Hello, Markee Dragon, also known as Marcus Eikenberry in real life, and welcome to another episode of the EVE Online 30-Day Challenge. So, today we are working on finding a bunch of mayhem and everything, and let's see here. What are we going to do? Let me bring on the guys here in TeamSpeak. Hello, guys. Welcome to another episode.
Hello.
Hi, Markee. Hello.
So, I think that I need to figure out what my fit is going to be, my updated fit for rifters. And so, because I gotta be all ready to go today. We talked about this yesterday. About look, I have 135 unread emails. Oh my god! Oh, that's notifications. Gee whiz. So
You can right click and mark all as read.
right click and mark all as read. Well, I won't do that on the emails. I'll try and read them. So I need to figure out now. I'd given up my API to the group, to you guys in the live stream, and I thought that Rollis was gonna, make some sort of suggestion to me, but I guess not. And so now it's up to me to figure one out. So I guess that I can start with what the fit that I have been using, and then see how I can improve that. Let's see here, browse, and then Rifter. I have a couple of Rifters here. So I have one here from Atron, and then I have the one that I've been using, and then I did a salvage setup. And I'm gonna have to buy all of this gear. I do not have all of this. Well, I have some of the gear here, but I'm probably gonna have to buy most of the stuff. So, well, that's interesting. When I hover over an item in inventory, it shows me what slot it goes into and how much power it's going to take. That's kind of interesting. I did not know it would do that. So, do you guys have any suggestions for me? Or should I just go out and fit something that'll be horrible?
I would probably suggest go missiles, but you're not really skilled into missiles.
Well, I have some skills in missiles, because I was using them on a different ship.
He was using light missiles on a cruise a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah,
I
so
think his gunnery is more skilled right now.
well, I have level 1 light missiles.
Yeah, that's useless.
Okay. So you think that my gunnery is probably better. So I have gunnery level 2. Probably not that much better.
It's something.
Okay, so I have some of these. Let's see, here's my inventory. I have some of these light guns here. I don't know why they all didn't stack. Do these need to be repaired or something like that? Is that what? They need to be repackaged? Is that what you do?
They need to be repackaged to be able to stack them.
Yeah. But it doesn't matter that I used them on another ship before, and then I can just use them on here. on this ship. Okay. So.
Okay, you are going range, then we have to fit for that role.
Should I have an afterburner? Oh, I don't have enough power. I am so clueless on what to do with fits here. I'm gonna have a fit trying to do my fits. No, I'm just kidding.
Everyone was pretty much clueless when they started playing, and you're not really playing that much as a new player.
So let's see here. Well, let's see what other stuff. Let's see. This is the same guns that I've got on here.
Well, definitely a damage control in one of the low slots.
I think that if I try and fit this to the ship, that oh, it contains rigs. Yeah, so like I'm in need of a bunch of stuff. I don't have all this stuff here.
Rigs are not important if you're just going out there and you know that you will die.
Okay.
If you have trouble fitting with the power and the CPU, try fitting smaller guns. Those usually take a lot.
Well, isn't the 250mm light the smallest guns already?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. So just thinking here, I got to figure this out and then go shopping is what essentially needs to happen. So maybe it's hard to figure it all out when I don't have all the items to fit in and out. So
this is where those tools like EFT and Evemon come in. You can try your fitting with your own character before you buy everything.
Right. Well, so let me ask you here with all of this stuff here being green on this fit right here, that I should be able to fit all of that. Will the ship? My skills.
No, all the checks means that you can use each one of those modules, but it doesn't mean you can fit all of those things at once.
Because my energy management might not be high enough or something like that?
Yes, because of the level of your core skills.
Lovely.
But then we can just optimize it a little bit. Take out the armor, that saves up a lot of CPU and power grid, and put something else instead, because armor upon attack one freaking PvP. If they get you are going to die. So so if you go with this fit, it is fairly easy to optimize it too, so that we can use it.
Okay. Well, I will look at these other things that I need, which is basically everything but the guns. And although I only have one gun left, and I might want a couple of these, especially if I blow up right before we're, going out. So, okay, view market details. Well, it looks like I can get some of these right here, and they're cheap. Okay, and that fit has just one. I'll buy just one of these to see if if it'll all work out, and then buy some duplicates if it all works. limited. When I'm in micro warp drive, I thought I had a micro warp drive, but this one's experimental, so the limited must be a lot more.
The limited is easier to fit, the experimental is faster.
Oh, okay. Well, I have both, so wow, they have them for half the price. Well, just to test the whole fit, I'll buy one of these here, but I'll buy them at another station if I'm going to buy multiples. Polarized armor regenerator. $204% above regional, but it's the lowest price.
Yeah. You've been donated money so that you don't be so that you don't need to be running around after the best offers. So.
Well, I know, but it still concerns me.
Yeah, it is a bad deal, but what are you gonna do?
Yeah, I'm gonna give somebody else some money. I'm gonna let them make some money, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. So that was armor. Overdrive injector system. Station. These cost a bit. Okay. Damage control. Now, damage control I use all the time anyway, I think. All of them. Here at the station. And then small capacitor circuit, and that's a rig. Let's see how much this is. Ooh, that's a lot of money. So the small capacitor control circuit, I wonder what this does. Description.
This increases your the speed of the capacitor regeneration. It gives you more time.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I'll go ahead and buy one. I'll try it out. I don't know if I'd run with that all the time. That's an awful lot of money, but, well, I mean, you know what I mean. And
for a ship that's destined to blow up, yes, that's quite a lot.
yeah.
Thus, if you wait by putting these rigs on, if you can't fit the armor, for example, then
Okay, so we put on the rig last, I assume.
yeah.
And, okay. So. Okay.
And especially when you're trying out the fit for the person, then I usually put them on last, but if it's a fit I've used often, then it doesn't matter in what order. I often put the modules on, then I take a look at everything, and then I decide to go with another set of rigs.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're only one-time use, it's too bad if you put them on as a first thing, and then when you finish putting all the other modules, it would be better to have it rigged some other way.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we've got the where's the medium slots? Which ones are those?
Medium power, the 2 slots.
The dashes here?
Yeah, 2 dashes, 3 dashes high power, 2 dashes mid power, and 1 dash is low power.
Okay.
And
So
the 4 dash box is the rigs.
there it is.
And I think it's a pentagram line with for the subsystems.
insufficient power.
What size of guns do you have on your ship?
They're 250 millimeter light artillery cannon. And so far, I'm not getting all this stuff online.
Turn off the armor wrap and see what you can do. That was I was afraid of. Try to turn off the armor wrap and see if you can turn on some of the other modules. Because it's a fair chance that you won't be able to turn it on, or yeah, I thought so. Because and now you see you can't use the armor wrap because it takes too much power grid. And you have the stable capacitor with the ship, and then you could just put in gyro stabilizer or something to increase your damage, or tracking the computer to increase your tracking, and then your cap stable. So if you would have put the capacitor control circuit rigs on the ship, they would now be useless with the fit that you can put on the ship with your current skill. So that would have been wasted money. So now instead you can put on just shield rigs or speed rig or damage rig, just something else.
So something other than the armor and.
There is already something in that.
Just you figure out what to. Yeah, but in this slot you should put a damage module, or if you want, you can put armor resist module, but you want to do more damage, or you want to be able to take one more hit.
I want to be able to take one more hit.
Then you need to put on a armor resist module. I think some of them only takes one power grid and some CPU. And then we can also put armor rigs, some cheap armor rigs in your rig slot to increase your armor tank.
Okay.
And then, because you don't have a wrap, then you will be fitting a buffer tank or a resist tank.
Let's see here. Ship equipment. Is armor under ship equipment or ship modifications?
Rigs
Shield.
are in ship modifications.
Well, but I thought I was going for armor or something first.
Yeah, see what armor modules you can fit ship equipment. Well, like I say, then you see what modules you can use, and then from that you can decide what the rigs you can use.
What should I do to figure this out? Because I'm like trying to go through to look at the market.
We just go look at the module, see how much is.
How do I find the module? I don't see anything here listed as armor.
If you go hull and armor in the ship equipment.
Oh, it's because it starts with an H. That's why I couldn't see armor, because it starts with an H.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then we just see how much CPU and power grid you have left, and see if we can throw on. We can fit any plates.
So armor plates, okay.
Now they take 5 power grid. You have 2.4, so we cannot go for plates. Then we see here I have energized plating, energized adaptive plating. That takes 1 power grid and 30 CPU. So
I have that available.
yeah. So for example, energized adaptive nano membrane makes all resistance 15% more, and is a passive module that doesn't use up your capacitor.
Okay.
And then
they are very expensive. Or at least they're very expensive here.
Energized adaptive nanomembrane is 180,000.
That's the basic. Don't go for the basic, Markee.
Yeah, that's the basic one. So the metaphor one is
Am I looking at the wrong one?
The thing is with these modules, you can't buy the cheapest one because it looks like all of the Tech 1 variation only give you 15%. The only difference with the meta is the CPU usage, and you have 37 CPU, and the one of the cheapest ones only takes 30 CPU, and you have almost all slots full. So.
Wait, well, I'm feeling just a little bit lost here because
Yeah.
I don't know if I should try this or not. You're
Not
suggesting
the basic one. No.
I don't know which one I'm supposed to. I don't know. There's none of them here that say.
Yeah.
Well, okay, basic. Okay, so what? I just go to
Basic is for 5 million.
right. That's what I was confused by. I'm looking at that going. I don't think I should be paying 5 million out for that.
No. You see, that is 14% and uses 24 CPU, which makes it expensive. Because then you see energized adaptive nanomembrane 1 that adds 15% and uses 30 CPU.
Right.
And 6 CPU on a frigate can be a lot.
Right.
When you're trying to make a tight fit.
Okay, so this one looks okay then.
Yeah. The one for 180,000. I would just put one of them on.
Okay.
Experimental here is 180, and that uses the CPU if you want to try to fit something in the empty high slot. Yeah.
Okay.
And then now let's look at the rigs. How do you want to add more hit points, or do you want to increase any of your armor resist?
I think it's excuse me. I think it's safe to say that I want to add hit points because the longer I can take damage, the more time I have to get away.
So increasing the base hit points of the armor then.
Okay, so in the marketplace, what
ship modification, rigs and armor rigs and small armor rigs.
Okay.
And then you would go for small Trimark armor pump. It increases the total armor hit points, but your ship gets a little slower.
Okay. These are very expensive. Looks like 659,000.
Yes, it's almost 60,000 a piece.
Almost 60.
It is quite expensive for a Tech 1 frigate, but it is, it is only it's only 600,000. So.
Yes. Well, if I keep saying it's only that much, I am going to run out of money.
Yeah.
You know, because I'm not. I've not been doing anything to earn money yet, and that's a concern of mine. You know, I can't just be frivolous. You know, it's like people who win the lottery. And then they're filing for bankruptcy in 5 years because they blew all their money and they can't keep up with everything. So okay, there we go.
Like I say, it's do you want to get a few more hit points and you can take 1 or 2 more hits.
Okay, so that is an interesting fit.
Yeah. Then you just need to put in proper ammo, set the right orbiting distance when you're on dock, and yeah, you're practically ready to go and do it.
Okay, load the ammo. Let's see here. I bought ammo. There it is.
And you know how to use the warp scrambler you have?
No, but I'm sure I can learn.
Yeah, you can see the range on that one. What it does. I think it's like 9 kilometers range or something.
7.8. 7.8
Um,
meter. Or yeah, kilometer, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
7,000 meters.
Let's see
Then we
here.
have to find ammunition for your guns that are fitting for that range. You need long range ammo. Then you
Oh.
need ammo that fit for that range. Because if you're tackling someone, you are trying to stay within this range to hold him, so he can't warp away. And then you need the proper ammo to be able to deal damage to him while you're tackling him.
Okay,
So
so this plasma ammo that I have is not what you recommend? Or?
Just hold over it, because that also varies on skills. So you just have to hold over it on the ships, and then you see the optimal range.
Optimal range 4.4 clicks.
Yeah, that's okay. Then you put your follow 13. Yeah, that's perfect for if you are tackling them. If you're orbiting at like 5-6 kilometers and bombarding them while holding them. So.
Mm-hmm. How much ammo do you think I should put in my hold?
For artillery, you don't need much. It's got a low rate of fire, so you don't need much. Just I don't know how much I usually carry in my wolf. They usually don't carry much, like 500 rounds or something.
Okay. Okie dokie. Well, there we go. We have this. It's like my Rifter 2. I don't know. Let's see. I don't know what to call this fit.
You could name it whatever you want. I
Right.
name a lot of, at least my Tech 3 ship, after German World War II naval vessels, for example. So I've chosen theme, and then I usually stick with the name on a certain type of ship. It really hasn't got any purpose. Some of them are just named dots and yeah, some really inappropriate things just for fun.
Okay. Okay. Well, I've got this fit now, and so I've saved it. I probably need to buy a couple of extras, just so that I have them ready to go. So the chat room's worried that I haven't renamed it.
Yeah, let them decide the name.
Yeah, guys, give me a name.
Yeah.
Give me a name. What do you think it should be called? I'll run with something that looks good.
Butt clencher.
Oh God.
Half the chat is doing that when you're not doing something. Like, he forgot to rename the ship, and they're butt clenching non-stop on the chair.
Yeah, I think you should.
Comments.
Yeah, I think you should name the ship Ink.
Ink?
INK. Yeah, INK. Yeah. I think you should name it Ink.
Just don't add color to it.
Oh goodness. So, yeah, some of these would be a little inappropriate, but okay, I think that this one is probably pretty good. So let's see here. Oh, if I can keep it from scrolling, holy cow.
Skill training completed.
Okay, so we're gonna rename the ship here, change name to Rust Bucket.
Adam, I forgot to fit my ship to escort you. God damn it.
Okay, so I think that I'm gonna buy like 5 of each one of these things or something like that, and name it after girls I've dated. Oh, how funny!
So you can ride them last time.
Let's see here. Say what, Ink?
Rename them the ship after your last girlfriend, so you can ride them one last time before letting go.
Oh man. Well, you know,
take them out for a spin
I'm
and destroy.
I'm currently I'm currently married, and so that might be seen as inappropriate.
This is Eve. Nothing is inappropriate. You can do almost anything.
Yeah, this is a different world. You have to
Oh
keep that
yes,
in mind.
yes. Well,
Yeah.
my wife is a gamer; she would understand, but I don't necessarily want to cross that line.
She's not your ex.
She is not my ex, and I don't want her to be my ex.
Then why isn't she playing with you, Eve? She's played a little bit to begin with.
Yeah, she did. She did. I think that that this game has not held her interest as much. So.
Oh.
Um,
I thought that there was only like 3% chance that it would, because I think 3% of the players are females in Eve, and 24% of the avatars are female, if I remember the statistic correctly.
That's funny.
Yeah.
So you don't know who you're looking at, do you?
Yeah, you mostly guys trying
Right.
to be girls, so.
Right.
I know enough. All of them are dickheads. I don't care if they're male or female.
Yeah, and they will destroy you, so no matter if they're female or.
Magamore sent me 20 million ISK to help with my Rifter fund. Thank you. So, okay, so I'm going to buy some more of this stuff. And so I think I go show info, market details, and then, gosh, these were so expensive. But it doesn't look like they're selling anyplace else.
These are, you can run without them, but it's the edge I keep mentioning.
Yeah. Well.
Your fit also depends on your income. If you have your income at the moment is donation income, so.
Right.
And
So.
the one thing I saw from a guy Kill 2, he was streaming a lot, and he based his streaming a lot on donation income. And if people were donating a lot to him, he fitted accordingly to that. So
yeah, it's not a bad idea.
yeah. So
but I want to be wise with the money at the same time.
Yeah. But he was much more known as a streamer, and.
Well, I'm just going to set up a set of 5 of this whole fit here, and because I may very well go through. So I need 15 of those, 14 actually, because I've got. So let's see, what's the price here in the system? It's not much more.
Chat room's having a blast.
Oh yeah? What,
They're butt clenching over your fit.
Right. Okay, well, you know, I'm gonna go out and have fun. If it doesn't work out, then
we just find a new fit.
So, it's my party, and I'll fit it any way I want to.
Yeah, and fit that might work for me, that might not work for you. So it's just part of the learning curve.
It's nice when my station happens to have the lowest in the market on the price. Okay. This way I'll just be all ready to go if I get blown up, which I fully expect that I am going to die today. So 23 compared to, well, I have to go to other places to get that cheap one. And I already bought some extra of the damage control. And this one here. Wow. Well, let's see. 5 of them. I'm just thinking here. It's a 30,000 disc difference. And if I'm buying 5 of them, I mean, I guess that's not very much. It's 150,000 disc difference. I just really like to be thrifty. I have a hard time with this.
You can think about how the time it takes to save those amounts of money. If
right, or what ship I have to fly to get out there, and if I get blown up on my way back, you know,
so
how much money have I lost?
Yeah, I risk the time factor and the risk factor, and the different in this station and the station around. For my taste, is not worth getting ganked by horse on a gate.
Right.
And losing like frigate or on the way back lose the ship with the modules in it. So.
Okay, well, I have all the stuff now, and including, I think I have the rifters. I'll just make sure here. Yep, I have 4 more rifters, 5 rifters in here. So, woohoo! I'm ready. Don't worry about ISK until you don't have any. Yes, well, and I see my wallet's flashing again. Some people have sent me some more here. And I do appreciate it. I want you guys to know that that I do appreciate it. Yeah, let's see. Unity Solo sent me 10 million. So thank you. So I do appreciate it, guys. It certainly makes it a lot more exciting than 90% of the time. Let's watch Markee mine, and 10% of the time let's watch him do the other stuff that takes all the money. So, it I think is a good way to put it. Well, my bounty has gone up a little bit. It's 62 billion still, but 895 million. It was like 890 or 863 million, something like that. So, got a little ways to go before it goes over. Hits 63 billion. So
don't say that. They will make it 63.
Yes, well, I was thinking about this. It'd be a lot of fun to be at like FanFest next year and be the most wanted guy there. Just as long as nobody tries to gank me in the hallway.
No, they will grief you by buying you tons of beer and shots and
oh my god,
and destroying you that way.
Let me tell you a story here. I went to the first BlizzCon, and I was there with when I was there with the COO of my company, and we met up with Mike from WoW Glider, and we were just sitting down, having a drink. A few people recognized me, and next thing I know, we have all these people around asking, what am I drinking? And I'm like, I'm drinking Long Island's, which, if you guys know, Long Island iced tea, you can only drink maybe 4 of them, and you're completely blitzed.
They're my favorite.
Yeah, they're my favorite too. I know they're a girly drink, but they're my favorite.
No, they are the only man cocktail you can find because it completely destroys you.
Oh, absolutely. It's like 4 shots in one glass. And they taste so good. And so next thing I know, there's all these people asking, what does Markee drink? And I quit answering because I had already answered like 4 people or whatever. And I had like 3 stacked up there in front of me. Next thing I know, I have like 9 or 10 Long Island iced teas sitting in front of me.
Time for some binge drinking.
Oh, no, there's no way I could drink that much. I had to start giving them out. Because there was just no way that I could drink that much. So, yeah. Okay. Now, I wonder, I should go try out this fit, maybe, and go run a couple of missions or something. Does that sound like a wise thing? I don't know. Sounds good to me.
Missions are a very good way to test the fit, because it's less dangerous than actually taking it out in PvP.
Yeah. So I think that I want to do that. So, but it's probably going to take a little bit of time to get out to a location and everything. So maybe this is a good stopping point, and we can then do a drawing and then start another episode. So if you're watching live, hang on, don't go anywhere. We've got another episode coming up, and we're going to do a drawing before that. And if you're watching on YouTube, you just have to wait for tomorrow when Markee goes out and blows his new ship up. Now that you've made it this far in the video, let me show you something pretty cool. Have you ever wanted to watch live? I mean, you may be watching live right now, or you've always wondered, how do I know when Markee's going to be on live? Well, let me show you. I found something really cool. If you're using Chrome's web browser, you can go to the Chrome Web Store and you type in Twitch, Twitch, hit enter, and a bunch of stuff comes up. Now, there's this application called Twitch Now, and it is really, really cool. And here's why. Because this application allows you, when you follow me or whoever else you like on Twitch, to be automatically notified when someone is broadcasting in an unobtrusive way. I was so happy to see this because I saw that I no longer had to sift through those emails. Instead, I've got this little button in the upper right, and I click on it, and it shows me all of the sites, all of the channels that I'm currently following. And so, and it looks like it shows them in the order of how many viewers there are. Now, I went ahead and I followed everybody right now who is broadcasting War Z. And just as an example, so I followed all of them. I'm not getting emails because they're all online, and this is awesome. They're just all right here. I click on one, it opens up in a new tab for me, and really lets me watch them. I can close that one. I can go on to the next one, and it opens it up, and I'm sure it's going to show me another ad. But this is most definitely something that is very much needed, and it'll help me. So I know I'm here working. I don't even have to look at my emails or anything to know when someone is broadcasting that I'm following. This does refresh on its own. You can force it to refresh. It also allows you to browse for other games, look at the top streamers who are on right now, and search and a bunch of other stuff. It's a really, really nice application. I really like it. I think that it's really great, and I encourage you, if you want to know when I'm broadcasting and you use Chrome, to install this. It's very unobtrusive, just sits right up here up in the right, just has a little number next to it, and when nobody's streaming, there's no number. It's really cool. Anyway, I hope you find this of value, and please do follow me and subscribe on YouTube, I'm Markee Dragon. Take care.